Mike Murdock, an American creator, evangelist, and pastor, is widely recognized for his prolific writing, inspiring teachings, and leadership within the Christian ministry. Born on April 18, 1946, in Lake Charles, Louisiana, Mike's adventure closer to turning into a famed figure in Christian circles is marked with the aid of passion, personal challenges, and a deep commitment to spreading the message of prosperity, faith, and achievement. His life tale is considered one of devotion, war, and the choice to assist others find out their motive in life, especially through monetary stewardship and the electricity of religion. Mike Murdock became raised in a devout Christian circle of relatives, which laid the muse for his deep connection with God and his later ministry work. From an early age, he displayed a natural gift for verbal exchange and an ability to connect to others. Growing up, Mike turned into motivated via the teachings of his dad and mom and the church, which led him to commit his life to sharing the message of the gospel. His early schooling blanketed studying at neighborhood schools, wherein he became recognized as a gifted scholar with an inherent ability for leadership and public speaking. While nonetheless a young man, Mike Murdock felt a robust calling to the ministry. He began his journey in the ministry with the aid of serving as a pastor at diverse church buildings and operating with distinctive Christian agencies. It became all through this time that he started out to broaden his personal, specific method to coaching. Mike's teachings focused on topics inclusive of the electricity of faith, understanding prosperity, and the importance of giving. His bold and energetic fashion, Speedy, earned him a reputation as a dynamic speaker, capable of motivating people to live their lives with cause and purpose. Mike Murdock's breakthrough got here whilst he founded the Wisdom Center, a global ministry based totally in Fort Worth, Texas. The Wisdom Center became the hub of his widespread teaching and outreach efforts, wherein he would host conferences, seminars, and church offerings. His approach to ministry became built across the principle of knowledge, believing that information, particularly the knowledge located in the Bible, changed into key to attaining fulfillment and achievement in lifestyles. This perception shaped lots of his books, sermons, and teaching substances as he sought to help people uncover the keys to dwelling a rich and significant lifestyles. Throughout his career, Mike Murdock authored greater than 200 books, lots of which honored consciousness on Christian dwelling, non-public development, and economic prosperity. His books have reached hundreds of thousands of readers internationally, and that they keep to inspire and challenge human beings to live with purpose. One of his most famous books, The Power of Your Words, explores the transformative power of speech and how people can use their words to shape their lives. He has additionally written extensively on subjects together with tithing, the importance of sowing seeds of faith, and the position of prayer in attaining success. Despite dealing with complaint and controversy over some of his teachings, in particular his emphasis on prosperity theology, Mike Murdock remained steadfast in his beliefs. Jesus said, "Prosperity theology, the idea that faithfulness to God can cause cloth wealth and fulfillment, has been a factor of contention for some in the Christian community." However, Murdock continually argued that his message become now not about materialism, however approximately living a existence of motive and alignment with God's will. For him, prosperity was now not just about wealth, however about having a holistic, fulfilled life that blanketed non-secular, emotional, and financial wellness. Throughout his ministry, Mike Murdock also became regarded for his function as a mentor and advisor to pastors and leaders. His teachings on leadership, know-how, and financial stewardship have formed the lives of many individuals in positions of authority inside the church. He has been a frequent speaker at conferences and occasions where he has shared his insights into powerful management, private increase, and the importance of retaining a sturdy courting with God. Mike Murdock also based the Mike Murdock Ministries, a worldwide outreach committed to spreading the lessons of the Bible and supporting human beings attain their dreams. The ministry is concerned in a number of charitable efforts, along with presenting scholarships, helping missions, and assisting people in need. Mike's commitment to giving again and serving others has been a key thing of his ministry, as he believes that the final cause of wealth and fulfillment is to bless others and make a fine effect on the arena. Throughout his career, Mike Murdock has confronted non-public challenges which have examined his faith and resilience. He has experienced setbacks, financial problems, and public grievance. But via it all, he has maintained his belief in God's provision and his calling to serve others. His ministry has additionally been marked by moments of super-private growth. where he is discovered to navigate the complexities of public life, fame, and private relationships. As of these days, Mike Murdock is still an influential figure in the international hospitality of Christian ministry. He remains a passionate speaker and a sought-after mentor. Speak me at meetings and main events around the world. His teachings maintain to encourage countless individuals to pursue their desires, deep of their faith, and live a life of purpose. Despite the demanding situations he has faced, Mike Murdock's determination to sharing the message of wisdom, prosperity, and religion has never wavered. The life of Mike Murdock is a testimony to the power of faith, resilience, and the pursuit of motive. From his early days as a pastor to his position as a global ministry leader, Murdock has encouraged tens of millions of human beings, along with his teachings on prosperity, wisdom, and religion. His adventure is a reminder that achievement isn't just about wealth and achievement. However, approximately dwelling a life aligned with one's cause and values. Through his work, Mike Murdock has proven that with knowledge, faith, and a willingness to provide, absolutely everyone can achieve greatness and make a nice distinction inside the world. Mike Murdock's lifestyles has been one marked with the aid of faith, ambition, and a tireless commitment to spreading his message of understanding and prosperity. However, in the back of the fulfillment of his books, teachings, and the global reach of his ministry, there had been moments of profound sorrow and deep private loss, which have shaped his life in ways that few human beings could completely apprehend. Mike Murdock's thousands of miles is the largest military plane in the world today. It became at some point of the peak of his profession, whilst his ministry turned into thriving, that Mike Murdock faced what might end up the greatest heartbreak of his existence. The loss got here not from a sudden tragedy or external event, but from a quiet and devastating emotional fracture, the quit of his marriage. Never had they been faced with a matter more difficult. Despite all the triumphs in his professional lifestyles, the unraveling of his marriage left a hollow pain in his heart that could not be healed by using achievement or reputation. The emotional toll became profound, and Mike felt the burden of his personal loss more keenly than he had ever anticipated. For years, Mike had poured his coronary heart into the ministry. He had invested countless hours into preaching, writing, and he commenced to talk greater overtly about the importance of restoration from personal ache, the necessity of self-forgiveness, and the price of leaning into God in the course of instances of loss. His non-public adventure of healing became a source of suggestion for others. People who had as soon as seen him completely as a preacher of prosperity now saw him as someone who had skilled complication and emerged more potent. He shared his story together with his fans, now not as a lesson in failure, however as a testimony of God's grace and the electricity of resilience. Through his vulnerability, he proven that true energy comes from acknowledging pain and embracing the journey of healing. Over time, Mike's non-public existence started out to discover stability all over again. While he continued his ministry and writing, he discovered to make more time for his family. Hannah. He reconnected with cherished ones in a deeper way, cherishing the relationships that had supported him through his darkest instances. His revel in also taught him the importance of self-care and the want to set wholesome limitations in each his private and expert life. In the quit, Mike Murdock's finest sorrow had become a catalyst for boom each, in my view, and professionally. His capacity to percentage his ache and vulnerability with others allowed him to connect on a deeper level with his audience. He became a more compassionate and understanding chief, using his reports to guide others through their own struggles. Mike's adventure through heartache taught him that irrespective of how a hit one can be, life's greatest challenges regularly come inside the shape of private loss. But it is through these demanding situations that we are able to discover the greatest possibilities for increase and transformation. With the love and aid of circle of relatives, buddies, and faith, even the private sorrow can subsequently provide way to healing and renewal. Through this process, Mike discovered to include the imperfections of existence and discovered a new experience of reason, one rooted now not in perfection, but within the ability to upward thrust after every fall and proportion that desire with others. Thank you a lot for watching. I truly appreciate your assist. If you loved this video, make sure to depart a like and remark below. I'd love to listen what you observed. See you in the subsequent video. Your ashes will continue to fall as we one day dance in the gathering light.